I did it. Don't you say a word.
Hi. You didn't say my name.
If you're not gonna sing, don't sing. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just saying that. Like, if you're not gonna sing, don't sing. If you're gonna sing, sing. And if you're gonna sing, sing incorrectly so I can fix it. Alright, let's start. Alright. 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 1, 2, 3, and more than all again. We're never too young. Everybody wants to tell us that we're too young to praise God and we're too young to do this. If you believe in God like I believe in God, if you've been through what I've been through, there are some things that we need to let out. And sometimes, listen, your praise don't gotta be, first of all, you don't gotta hoop and holler to get into heaven. Because if there's one thing I do, I'm not a shouter. I don't shout. I cry, I go like this, I raise my hand, and I move a little bit.
We're all teenagers, and I mean, we all go through stuff. We all question God, and I think at the end of the day, having a support group, which is what Purple Rain is, a support group, teenagers who love God, like, hey, Christmas time is here! Jesus Christ, I learned that song 2 days before it was time for the concert. They had someone else lined up to sing it. I was not gonna sing it, and then I learned it 2 days before, and I know you'll see at the concert, I was definitely reading the words, and I was stumbling, and that Saturday practice, I cried that night, and because I felt like I didn't sound good on there, did you know? And I felt like I didn't stand out. And then in Christmas time, I felt like I was just slow. And then, but I picked myself back up. So. Yeah. If you watch the video, you will see my face. Literally, like, I'm cheesing so hard, and then like slowly it starts turning into a happy, ugly cry, because if you watch the kids in the choir, you're gonna see us in rehearsal, and you're gonna see us all talking or whatever, and you're gonna see us rehearsing, and you're gonna see us frustrated. But then if you watch the choir and Emmanuel, how everyone brightens up and lightens up, and how it's like everything was worth it, you know what I'm saying? All the struggle, all the tears, all that stuff was worth it. And yeah.
The kind of group that I was aspiring to make is probably one where we had fun and where we realized that as kids that we're never too young to serve and praise God. It's basically skips. So it'd be like ba 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 ba. I wanted to create like a family type environment where everybody knew each other and loved each other and had fun with each other. And yeah, I kind of wanted to create like another family, like a second home. I had a vision, and sometimes when you have a vision, it gets thrown out the window sometimes. And my vision was like changing the more and more that I worked with the group. So I had to remind myself that it's okay to like relax and take time to just be. Like, not everything has to be perfect, and not everything has to be like consistently consistent, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but I overthink a lot sometimes, and I strive for perfection instead of like focusing on the progress. So it was more of I need to teach myself that it's okay to be at the place that I am, because it's a process and you have to grow.
Purple Rain is just different. Like, it's a bunch of kids. We all have our own struggles, and we all embrace our own struggles, but at the same time, at the end of the day, we praise God. And I think that's one thing that stands out from us, because we accept the fact that we're not all perfect.
I understand.
choir, which I sang in for like since like 6th grade. You warm up your vocal cords so that way you can sing the high notes and the low notes, all that jazz. And then you stretch your body so that way you can fully free loose, whatever, get the air flowing through you, whatever. The reason why we warm up in Purple Rain is mainly because we want them to feel comfortable. A lot of the kids in Purple Rain either do like orchestra or band or really have no musical, no professional musical training. They just love to sing or love God. And so warming them up was like, okay, you're here, you know what I mean? It's like change your mindset from being a high school student and change your mindset from being a regular kid. We're now in Purple Rain, so let's get it together. Let's take a deep breath and stretch up, stretch down, realize what surrounds you, realize what where you're at, your surroundings or whatever, and let's get this done.
It's kind of like brotherly, sisterly advice from like upper class. The gospel experience. In middle school, you can't even like all choir songs just like Gloria, whoa. Like it's just the same stuff, but like this, it's really like my comfort, cause I sing in gospel, I sing in the choir at church all the time. So just the whole gospel churchy experience thing, that's something that I wish I had like a relationship with more people my age that are in the church and stuff like that.
My heart, like there was so many times at that concert I wanted to like bawl my eyes out, not because I was sad, but like tears of joy, because the way that God moved through me, the way that he moved through my group, the way that he moved through the audience, there was something there. And I felt like I reached somebody. I felt like I gave somebody their shout. You'll understand that terminology later. We gave everybody hope. It was such a beautiful experience. It was such a mind-blowing, fun. It made us become more like family, because everybody had their all moment. Whenever we met the musicians, we put everything together. The audience was such a great crowd. They moved with us, they sung with us. It was such an amazing feeling to have.
There's no Christmas without you. There is no Christmas time without you, Jesus.
We're trying to figure out the ad-lib.
Okay, all right, so let's start from she is a great I am.
Start coming, like, even if I'm doing am I still doing it today? I am. Oh, yeah, it is today. I was supposed to see.
They rule the nations. Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb, and that sleeping child you're holding the first one is the great I am.
I feel towards dancing, so I understand. So you just gotta.
But like Harry said, you're not here for no reason.
Yeah, you're not here for no reason.
I mean, essentially, you're here because you want to show how you feel towards God to God. So, and if you are representing everything that you got to show God what you feel, everybody in the audience is gonna understand.
And you never know who's in the audience. Somebody in the audience might have had a bad day. Somebody might lost a loved one and you sang something and it touched their spirit, it touched their heart. Like, you never know how much it can affect somebody. That's why every time I sing to my fullest, even if I'm tired, if I'm upset, if I'm angry. I sing like I'm singing for Beyonce or Simon Cowell, which I would. Simon Cowell. I'm just saying, it's Simon. Whenever we were getting closer and closer to the concert, I felt like the people who weren't taking it serious were like holding us back. And I mean, there was point of times where I did have to like snap and be like, get it together. Like, I remember the day before the concert, I snapped. I don't know what happened, but I caught a whole attitude. What's up? Start from the 1, 2, 3. And I was like, because like it's literally the day before the concert and y'all still like not taking it as serious as I wanted y'all to.
Pat, when you love me so much, the first time it's twice. Y'all gotta remember, I can't hear y'all. Back. After that, thank you. Go back.
But the thing about that is that it works sometimes, but other times I've also learned that being their friend can also benefit, because I lost the fact that I was trying to get them to have fun with it. And when I finally just like let go and I let loose and I told them it's okay, just have fun with it, they kind of like did what I asked, which was weird. I know when to switch whenever things are not as serious as I need to be, but when they understand the assignment, I think it's okay for me to, relax a bit and let them do what they want to do.
So I didn't have the leadership skills that Paris had. I mean, I was a supervisor at my job, so I knew like to tell people what to do and where to do this and what to do that, but Paris knew how to emotion, you know what I mean? Bring you in and realize like if the altos are singing this, then the sopranos need to be singing this, and if the tenors are doing this, then this is where the basses come in. Does that make sense? It was an ensemble with Paris, and I had to do logistics, which is why I was a treasurer, because I understood things like that. And that's why Paris was the president, because she understood how to make it a group. Paris was, there's no such thing as perfection, but I think imperfection literally says I'm perfection. Literally, that's imperfection. If you split up, it's I'm perfection. And Paris is the definition of imperfection being I'm perfection.
I am the president, director, song coordinator, song teacher, all of the above, all of the above. Thank you so much. Parents, thank you for bringing your children to rehearsal. Thank you for allowing me to work with them. Thank you for so much.
Because she had times where she would text me in essence or call me in essence and tell us that she didn't feel it. She didn't know what she was doing wrong, but she was doing something wrong. And we reassured her over and over again that she was doing it right. And with the team behind her and with people behind her, she was able to create something that never, ever would have been the way that it is without her. And so next year when she graduates and I become president, Paris will for sure be coming back. She'll be at U of L, so she'll be around the corner, and she will be coming back and helping me and teaching me, like I said, how to make them a group and me and my leadership team. To keep them up energy-wise and to keep the choir, when they felt like they weren't getting it, for me, if I'm singing a solo, that's fine. If I can't hit a note or if I don't remember a note, I can do a riff and a run to cover up the fact that I don't remember. But when you're in a choir, you can't do that because the person standing next to you is singing the note that they remember. You can't improvise like you would if you were by yourself. And so when you could tell that when you're not getting it, and you can't change it, then you're like, dang, I really must be bad, you know what I'm saying? And you start to lack confidence in yourself as a singer. And I don't know if you got it on camera, but I went through that on Saturday, like, dang, I really can't get it, whatever. And I watched them do that over and over and over again. So a way to like combat that or whatever was through humor and like making a funny joke here and there. And like Paris said, letting them take breaks and also like speaking to them in a way that they understand, like, it's okay if you make a mistake. one thing that Paris said throughout every single rehearsal was sing out, because if you make a mistake, I can fix it. And that's the thing, like reassuring them that we're not upset if you don't make a mistake, we're upset if you stop.
In the house of the Lord. I said you, and you. You've been blessed. We get here this morning. I said you've been blessed. We get here this morning. Can I get an amen? Amen. Can I get an amen? Amen. Can I get an amen? Amen. Let me get it louder. Can I get an amen?
How do you feel right now?
That's the second one. That's the last one.
How do you feel?
Energized.